Welcome. What's up, Raider Nation? How we doing tonight?
What's up, Raider Nation? What's up?
Dude, I like that new intro. You did a good job with that. I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot, actually. It's different, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I like the old school computer that kicks it off, and it's pretty cool. I like it. I'm not gonna have to worry about copyrights with the music.
Yeah, I know. I've been working on fixing the other one, so hopefully we
That's
can
all
get
right.
something.
I had to go back and edit last night without the music in order to keep it going.
Mm-hmm.
Because it gave me that little email yesterday. I'm like, it's got. Right away as soon as I saw it, I'm like, it's got to be the music, which
Yeah,
is weird because I've used that before, never got anything.
that's why I asked like 3-4 times because I didn't know, and everybody told me it was like yeah. So I was like, all right, but I kind of figured that it was going to copyright it, but it's all right.
I
I'll
don't know
fix
if
it.
if I don't know if it's where you got it from. You know, like if you downloaded it from, I don't know if there's
It's
a
just
code
the
in there somewhere that
no.
lets them know it's. You know, I don't know. Whatever. Don't worry about it. I think you'd be not that big of a deal, I guess.
Yeah, I have an idea that I've been working on editing it, so it's good to go for next week. So,
Hey. So, a slow day today, man. I mean, we
the
did make.
past couple of days have been pretty slow for the
Yeah.
Raiders.
Oh,
So,
yesterday was
what's up,
horrible. It was
Sal?
like
Appreciate
nothing.
you.
Um, I mean, we did get most hurt today. I'm definitely happy with that. I'm all right with it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he's had some good years in Miami. You know, last year not so much, but I mean, again, the whole team didn't have much of a year last year. So,
Yeah, I like the Mosley signing a lot. Honestly, people forget he was the league leader in touchdowns just a couple of years ago,
hmm
and I mean, if they didn't have A-Chain, he'd probably be still the premier back in Miami right now. So,
oh God, yeah,
basically, getting a very decent running back, a starting caliber running back at the very least. I don't think he's going to be our starter. I was telling Ren this earlier too. I think it's just the probably the best depth piece signing because now our floor isn't like Sincere McCormick anymore. It's
yeah.
Raheem Mostert, and you take Raheem Mostert over Sincere McCormick or anybody who was in our running back room last year over. I mean, you'd take Mostert over all of those guys. So, yeah.
Well, this definitely tells me that we're not going to bring Abdullah back. I can't imagine we're going to keep him here.
Oh yeah, I don't think
I
so.
mean, Madison's already gone, so he's
Mm-hmm.
already signed on somewhere else. You know, and now it's what do we do with the others? You know, so I mean, we'll have to wait and see what happens. But let's hit up the chat. Let's see who's checking in here. PW Mark, what's up, Mark? How you doing, brother?
So, Mark.
Sacktown Mike, what's up? Tyler A in the building. What's up, brother? SoCal, what's up, SoCal Sal? Let's see. Death Biopic is in the house tonight. What's going on? Armando, I like the Ream signing. Hopefully he tries to be healthy. I hope so
Yeah,
too.
that's the big question mark.
You know what about him though? He's so fast. He's still
So
fast,
fast. He's super
even
fast.
at his age. I mean, look at the speed they had in Miami. Let's hope we can get some of that to work for us. You know.
Yeah, definitely. And Ren, when I was talking to him, he made a pretty good point too in our chat. He was saying that he didn't get a lot of carries until like 20 like 19 or 2020, something like that. Like he was not the number one back because he was in the backfield in San Francisco for a very long time, and he basically didn't even play. So
Yeah.
he still has a little bit more tread on those tires than I think a lot of people really kind of realize. It's just those injury history that is kind
And the
of
recent injury history too.
that's
So
why exactly.
you know, I even forget that he was on San Fran until I read something today about him being. I'm like, shit, that's right. He was on San Francisco. That feels like it was like
Mhm.
10 years ago already, but it really
I know.
wasn't.
No,
It
yeah.
wasn't that long ago. Let's see, Jarada. I agree with Pac-Man. He said Gina was way better than Brock Purdy. In stats, Raiders got the best offensive mind in Chip Kelly, one of the best head coaches in Pete Carroll. Raiders will do noise this year. I hope so, and I'm kind of
Yeah,
planning on it. I hope.
yeah, I hope so too.
Edgar Sosa, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you. Ja Raiders here. What's up, Ja Raider? I know I just read your thing. Dixon Side, what's going on? Yeah, I'm not crazy about that, and it kind of hits a little personal for me with Chase on because of where he ends up. He ends up in my backyard, basically. He's here in New England now, along with Spillane.
Hmm.
So I'm already hearing it from friends of mine that are Pats fans about Spillane. So now I'm sure by tomorrow I'll start hearing shit about Chase on too. So I mean, I don't want to see anybody get injured, but I don't want to hear them doing very well here in New England either, unfortunately. But I told you, people laughed at me when I said the Patriots are not far off from being relevant again, man. They're not. They're building a heck of a team right now.
Yeah.
Vrabel's taking them in the right direction. He's beefing up that defense.
Hmm.
You know, they brought in what's his name from was it Philly? No, what was that defensive tackle they brought in? Shit, where was he from?
The Pats?
Yeah,
I don't
shit. Where did
know.
he get? Where did he come from? Did he come from Philly? Either way, they're loading up that defense now. Um, you know, and I don't want to hear anybody saying, "Oh, Chase Young's not that good." But shut up, fuckers! You guys thought he was the next coming of Christ when he was with us, so he's going to do just fine in New England. Trust me. And so Spillane is going to do just as good as he did with us.
Yeah, I think
You know,
so.
it's. I mean, and look who his head coach is, a former linebacker in the NFL. Come on, give me a break. You know, I mean, Patriots are not going to be far behind again, man. You know, if it would have been the same team from last year going against us when we come here to play New England, oh yeah,
Hmm.
beat them hands down. Now, not going to be as easy as you think it is. They're not going to be the pushovers they have been the last couple of seasons. Marcus in the house. What's up, Marcus? How you doing, brother? Let's see. Who else is here? Oh, Jason Downs in the house. What's up, Jason? And Pigs is in the house. What's up, Pigs?
What up, pigs? What up, pigs?
Jess, what's up, Jess? Jess is fairly new. She was on a couple of days ago in the chat, and so she's fairly new to the subscribers here for us. So make sure you get over. Everybody, make sure you get over to my buddy here, LV10, LV Raider 10. Go over, hit his channel, hit that
Yes, sir.
subscribe, notifications, thumbs up, because he streams on this show with us, and then we're on Wednesday nights on the Raider Connection. Also, the two of us, along with just Raiders baby. That's Jay and Cheeto Linus, who everybody knows as Leo. And you got something big coming up tomorrow too, right?
Yes, sir. I'm going to be on Raider Ben's podcast tomorrow night. So go ahead and tap in with him and make sure you're subscribed to that. And if you guys want to see me, and we're going to talk about free agency, of course, all week. So I'm very excited about that. This should be a good show.
I'm sure because I know he's into the streaming games online too. I'm sure you guys are going to probably hit that too.
Oh, dope. Yeah.
I guarantee that. So
What up,
because he's
Marcus?
getting big into that now too. 805's in the house. What's up, 805? Let's see if I've missed anybody. Right away. What's going on, man? It's Jess. Let's see what she say. Raheem is going to be judged on age, but the thing is, he has over the youth is experience
Yeah,
and
it's true.
speed. Lots of
Speed, yeah.
speed. Rod Gas, what's up, Rod? How you doing, brother? Would have kept Chase on and let Tyree go. Yeah, I'm a little pissed that we didn't re-sign Chase on. Um, kind of sucks.
Yeah, the Chase on deal, and since it was only 1 year, five mil, like we couldn't have matched that,
It was
or
on the
like
cheap. Yeah, they definitely
it was
got him.
super
They
cheap.
got him on the cheap. Right away he
Yeah.
goes, where's the best lobster restaurant in your neck of the woods? In my area, it really doesn't matter where you go around here. The lobster of this area, I mean, it's as fresh as you can fucking get it. I mean, you're talking it's coming from the right off the lobster boats, you know, getting shipped right to the restaurant. So it doesn't get better than that. It's not traveling across the country in an ice pack.
Yeah.
Gravy's announced. What's up, Coach Gravy?
What up, Gravy?
John Leone, what's going on? And where are we? Anyone else? All eyes. What's going on, brother? How you doing? Yep. Let's get rid of that. Oh, that's off your channel. You're gonna.
Oh, it's mine.
Let's see. Who else? We had Raider Vic. What's up, man? Pig says Pat's paid Chase on $5 million. We couldn't offer anything close to that. Interesting. We have the money. I don't know why. Sorry, I called you a she. I apologize, bro. As soon as I said it, I'm like, fuck, I don't know. I don't mind. I'm just I'm sorry. Oh yeah, without a doubt, man. We'll get you on. I'll get you on.
Fridays, right? Tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, Turf is running it tomorrow night. He's back.
Oh,
He's
Turf is
back
running it
this
tomorrow?
weekend. Yeah.
Got you.
But yeah, if you're ever on during the week, I don't know what your availability is, but during the week, during the day, Chris Freitas and myself tend to just pop on during the day. Yeah, I mean, we could have paid Chase on the $5 million. I mean, we've got the money, but I think what the big holdup, in all honesty, was until we could solidify the contract and everything that had to go on with Geno's seemed to be the holding point. But I guess that's all been taken care of now, right? Because it looks like they signed him today.
I honestly, I
don't know how official that
that
was.
Yeah.
I don't even remember who said it. And if it was Death Star saying it, then I'm taking that with a grain of salt.
Exactly. But I know they have until Sunday to kind of restructure or to sign them to make a significant difference on this year's cap space. So
yeah.
We'll see. Something's going to happen sooner rather than later for sure.
What's up, Armando? I did want to comment on this tonight.
What up, brother Chris?
About Minshew going to the Chiefs. I have no problem with going to the Chiefs. I could give two shits where he went. It's not like anybody that was around during the Marcus Allen era when he left us on free agency to go to the Chiefs. That was a kick in the nuts because of how much he meant to us. And I mean, you're talking about he was the ultimate Raider at the time with us. You know, that hurt. That bothered a lot of fans because let's face it, he went to our rival, one of our biggest rivals. And at the time Montana was there, so that felt like it was going to be a totally different team. And they were tough during that era. They didn't win, the Super Bowl or anything, but they were tough to play. That hurt. Minshew going to the Chiefs. What's that? That doesn't mean shit to us, really.
Yeah,
what's he going to
exactly.
give him, the playbook of a coach that's not even in the coaching right now? I mean, it's not like they're going to get any knowledge from him. Because damn well the coaches weren't sharing shit with him because they knew they weren't keeping him. So he doesn't know what's going on with the play scheme and everything. It's not like they're bringing him over there for him to give them this great wealth of information from the Raiders. I mean, if we were successful in winning Super Bowls, yeah, he could probably give them some information, but what's he going to give them? Absolutely bumpkus, nothing.
Exactly.
So I saw people today getting pissed off on Twitter, calling him a traitor.
Yeah,
he was here for 1 year, barely even played like shit. I don't know why people get upset.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Equal to what happened with Marcus Allen would be like if Max Crosby was a free agent and then he decides to go and sign with KC. Okay,
yeah, exactly. That's different. Yeah.
That's a different. Minshew, I don't give a fuck. I know Jay was all kind of bent out of shape about it today in the chat. I'm like,
yeah,
I'm not getting upset. And Leo tried telling me, it's like, what are you getting upset for? I just posted that he left, that he's with the Chiefs. I don't care. I just thought it was kind of funny. What's up, my opinion? Let's see. Was it Chris Freitas is here? What's up, brother?
Yes, sir.
Afakasi's here.
What up, AR? I seen that you had messaged me on Instagram. So I will get back to you, obviously. But a little busy.
Thanks, Jess. Appreciate that. I think we got everybody right. Jess says, I don't see Geno as a long-term fix for the organization. I mean, reportedly, what, 3? I think he's got basically the same contract Pete Carroll has. is what I saw. If it's true, it was 3 years and a 4th year team option, which makes sense. I mean, keep him here as long as Pete Carroll's here. Why not? If he's going to get the most out of him in those 3 years, fuck it, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I forgot. That's the move I like the least. Not re-signing Chase on to $5 million. Come on, that's chip change for what he showcased. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, at least he contributed to the team last year, and Kuntz didn't. You know.
There he
Okay,
is.
that's what you were referring to.
Yeah.
Did I miss anybody? I don't think I missed anyone, did I? Oh, Rosetown native. What's up, man? How you doing?
What's up, man?
Raider Fo Chris. What's up? What's up? Oh, eyes. Maybe he can teach Minshew how to throw hospital balls.
That's hilarious.
805. Don't play. Don't care he left. They need a backup QB, and Andy trying to pull intel on PG's system. Yeah, he ain't gonna get shit.
Yeah, he's not gonna get anything out of him, to be honest.
Yeah, we got one right now. Geno Smith's our quarterback.
Geno Smith. Geno Smith, not a bad option either. I don't think.
What's up, Tim? No, not at all. Lawrence the Vila. What's up, man? How you doing?
I don't. I know I'm an LAFC fan, but I know that's not the same, like league of football or soccer, I should say. But
yeah,
I don't. I mean, sure, for that one, I would probably be.
I mean, Jeff's not really lying here. I mean, it's kind of the truth. I mean, we had some good years with Carr, but we just couldn't progress enough. Pigs, I'm guessing Chason didn't want to play behind Kuntz. He's looking for a starting spot. Yeah,
Makes
that
sense.
could be it also, too. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Rochitas, what's up, man? How you doing? There's our favorite Bronco fan, Randy N. What's up, man? Yeah, see, I like AOC 12. I don't have a problem with
Yeah,
him,
I think he's a good backup option.
Are the Raider fans still good as they once were, or have they declined? I think we've gotten a little bit thicker skin in a way for the most part because of all the crap
for sure.
we've gone through.
Exactly.
Are we still psychotic and nuts and lethal for our team? Yeah, don't fuck with us.
Exactly.
Daniel Caps, what's up, man? He goes, I just seen that even though Mostert is 33, he only had 750 carries in 10-year career. Yeah, so I mean, again, he's not beat up, you know. He's not coming in here like, you know, just for comparison, look at Genty, how many carries he's coming into his rookie year, bringing from college. That's a lot. Wasn't it over 400 this year for him?
Well, don't say that because Genty might be your running back one pretty soon. I've been seeing a lot of reports.
I know they're smoking something if that's what they made. If that's the move they made. Yeah, Boston. Yeah, I mean, but again, man, this free agent pool was not the best. I mean, and even looking forward to next year, next year's free agent pool is not going to be the greatest either. I think there was more excitement for the guys that got cut yesterday than there were already free agents prior to. You know, I mean, Cooper Kupp being one of them. You know, I mean, everybody's going gaga over getting Aaron Rodgers and what's he going to do, and he's going to make this decision.
Yeah,
it's like this was like a repeat of a couple of years ago when he was in that darkness retreat before he made his decision whether he wanted to play or not. Type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a break. Yeah, I was on a live when that happened with that press conference, and I heard a lot of good things about it. I didn't get to see it, but I guess a lot of people were saying that the reaction from the players that were there talking was, you know, they said a lot of good shit and everything.
Yeah,
they looked happy to be here. That's the big thing. If they don't look like they're too happy to be here, then the fuck, you just got money. Well, how could you not be happy?
They said all the right things for sure.
Oh yeah. No, Randy, Cooper Cup is not going to Denver. Shush.
Yeah, he's not. You can overpay him though. That's
Yeah.
fine. You can overpay him.
Yeah. And then we'll break him in half the first time we play him. Jack Jones will sever his spine or something. That's the only move I was waiting for us to make, and I hope it was going to be today, but it wasn't. You know.
Yeah, I was really hoping that we were going to go after Becton. I'm surprised he's taken this long to make a decision as well. Because
Well, I don't even know. Has he been offered anything? Has anybody even talked to
well,
him?
I mean, I don't know. Nobody knows. Like that's not public knowledge, but I'm certain he's had some options, some offers at least, but obviously nobody knows at this point.
What made me sub to you and Chris is the interaction, bro. It's lit. I had fun with Chris when we were on during the day. You know, I have fun with anybody I'm on with. You know, everybody I go on with, we tend to work well and bounce shit off of it. Like Nate and I mean, we've been doing this now for what, 5 months?
Yeah, something like that.
You know, about 5 months, and I've never walked away from a show with him pissed off or upset or anything. We've always had a good time. We don't argue,
Oh
which
yeah,
is a good thing. You know,
yeah, exactly.
Little fucker. He says, "I'm a Texans fan. How do you like our chances next year?" You're a fan of that team that chugs from fucking Mitch's shows.
Always got to bring them up, huh? They just like
Hey, wouldn't
live
have if somebody
rent
didn't say
free
they
in
were
your
a
head.
Texans fan. If somebody didn't tell me they were a Texans fan, I never would have brought it up. E-Rob sounded very intelligent. Yeah, see, I got to go back and watch it now.
Yeah.
Just thought we'd make a huge splash like Byron Murphy, but we didn't. I mean, there really wasn't much out there to make a big splash with, though. That's the problem. I mean, the biggest free agent guy out there prior to all this starting was T. Higgins, and they slapped the franchise on him. So that ended that. You know, that was going to be a fist fight in free agency. Who was going to overpay for him first?
Right.
You know, so Cincinnati eliminated that sideshow. Thank God, because I didn't want us to even come close to getting in the ring with that fight because that's too much money. That's Peyton is used to playing with the cap. He was this, yeah, true. You know, so let's. Oh, Nate, what's your overall take on who do you think so far in the NFL is kind of made out with the free agent move so far? What's your thought?
I think the Patriots, although they have spent a lot of money, they have made some pretty smart, and yes, they have overpaid for a majority of the free agents that they've gotten so far, but they're very quality free agents, and I think they could produce in a new system that they got over there, especially with Mike Vrabel at the helm. That's going to be a completely different Patriots team for sure. I like the Broncos. The Broncos have done a lot on that defensive side of the ball, and they just signed Evan Ingram, so that's really good. And then the Commanders, I think the Commanders did have done very well as well. So, the Bears too. You cannot go past the Bears. The Bears have really solidified their offensive line, got a good defensive lineman, and I think they're going to be really good next year too. So, I mean, this is free agency is more of the time where you can be as optimistic as possible. This is around that time to do that. And so you can kind of look at all of these teams that have been pretty aggressive in free agency and say that they might be good teams. But I also go back to all of the teams that since I seen a stat, it was like since 2012 or something like that, or like something. It's like it was like a really long time. Whoever had the team that has spent the most in free agency has not made the playoffs, or it has not made the playoffs. So it couldn't have been 2012. It probably was like 18 or 19, but it was like a while.
Is this the one? This is the one I want to see. The only team I would probably add to that I think did extremely well so far is, I hate saying this. God, do I hate saying this? Denver.
Yeah, that's.
don't sleep on Denver this year, man. I mean, they just in all honesty, two players stand out for me, and then I could still add more to it after that. But Greenlaw is one, bringing him over,
Mm-hmm.
and the other one is Evan Ingram. You know,
Hufunga.
giving Bo Dix that quarter, you know, that safety valve at a tight end of his caliber.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, you're talking about someone that's tall, athletic, has a lot of speed. You know, he could be difficult to deal with. You know, whereas Brock Bowers is more of a power type guy. He's not really like a. He doesn't come off as a speedy type tight end. You know,
Mm-hmm.
this guy reminds me of he's like Waller basically. You know, could probably play wide receiver more than tight end to be honest with you, just based on his
Mm-hmm.
ability. You know, so that I think that and Denver was good to begin with last year. Now you throw that in there, that's a big deal. I think
Yeah, I seen a
Denver's
stat.
moved up.
I seen a stat today that it was like Evan Ingram was like the most efficient or the best tight end running routes out of the slot position,
Mm-hmm.
and the Denver Broncos tight ends ran the most routes out of the slot position last year. It was like 55%, 53,
And now
something
you add a guy like him into that.
exactly. So he
You
was the
know,
most efficient running routes out of the slot, and Denver ran the most routes out of the slot for their tight ends. So
you
that's
know,
not a good combination for us.
and the other player they signed was Hufanga.
Yeah, Hufunga. That's the guy that I wanted.
Yeah. So again, there's another guy. So that's three guys there, and they re-signed a lot of their own players too. They re-signed. What was it? Let's see, one, two, three. They re-signed five of their own guys. They Stidham
Mm-hmm.
back. They got their offensive tackle back, Purritt. They got their nose tackle and Jones back. Another linebacker in Sternad, and
Yeah.
then another linebacker Fraboni. Fraboni sounds like Zamboni. You know, so it's like it's I just hate it because they're in our division and it just pisses me off, you know.
No, exactly.
So look, got a super chat here from
There you
Sat Tom.
go.
What's up, man? Thank you. Appreciate that very much. Appreciate that. Yeah, for those of you that may or may not know yet, he just became monetized as of Tuesday. So everything's open now. Memberships, super chats. It's all because of everybody that's in here watching and subbing to the channel, and I appreciate everybody for everything that you've done to get me to that point in such a fast time. I appreciate it, you know, and I just like interacting with the chat. If I could just sit here and talk to the chat all day, I'd be. That's it. I love doing it. Absolutely love it. Somebody said something over here I wanted to bring up. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is.
Yep.
Jeff's not gonna like this from Jordan Schultz. I'm hearing inside the organization. If Sanders is not there at 6, they will take Gentry at 6. A strong height from Brady, Pete, and Kelly. They're impressed with him. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's exactly what I heard as well.
Yep, I don't want to hear it. I I'm still waving that banner that says if because I know if Shador is there at 6, they're gonna take him, and it drives me nuts. But I am so firm in believing that we should trade that pick back. I
Yeah,
really do.
I
I
agree.
I want us to trade back in the first round twice. Trade back to 12. That's the Cowboys. Then they can go take Gentry and they can walk away happy. And they give us a second round pick. Then we take that number 12 pick and we try and move back in the first round further, like say pick from if we can finagle it between 18 and like 23 in that range and get that first round pick and get another second rounder. And now make that pick and that pick that we get the second time around, make that pick in the first round. And now we just got extra 2 picks in the second round, or even if the second time we grab a third rounder, that's where you're going to really score big in this draft is those middle rounds right there. The day 2, basically day 2 draft, second and third round.
Yeah.
Is where you're going to get your hopefully your future running back out of there, wide receiver. You can still score a linebacker. You can still score a offensive guard if you want to grab one, a quarterback for the future. I mean, you'll have so many more options at that point.
Yeah.
I'm, and again, if you look at Pete Carroll's history, that's what he does. He likes to trade back, and if you're really going to let this guy handle this team the way he wants to propel us into the next level, you need to let him do his thing that he's been successful at. Why break something that or fix something that's not broke? I don't know if you feel different, Nate.
I would like to trade back as well. Just because I think you hit it right on the head that there's a lot of good talent in the middle part of this draft for sure. So I would like it, but I'm also not against at all just staying and picking the best available at 6 because there's going to be a lot of good talent at 6, and I mean, we can argue and debate back and forth on who is the most fitting to be taken at 6, but you can't argue that this is going to be probably the highest that the Raiders are going to pick in the foreseeable future. So why not take advantage of it? So whether that means trading back and accumulating more draft picks in this draft that we believe is super deep, or staying and picking at 6, I honestly like both options. But if it was me, I would personally try to trade back as well. I don't know how possible it is to trade back twice. I think that it's going to be pretty difficult.
It could be, but you got to try it. I mean, you won't know until you try.
Yeah, definitely. I think trading back once at the very least for sure would probably be easier than one would think. But yeah.
I mean, I'm all for it, and you just hit the nail right on the head too. If everything goes the way that they want it to go, as far as owner and coaches and everything, you don't want to be picking number 6 again next year.
Exactly.
You want to be picking anywhere from like 18 to 30 in that range. That's where you would hope you're going to be by the end of the next season. And if you do, that's great, because you know what? That means we're fucking winning, and that means we're relevant again. And let's just keep that consistency going forward. What you don't want to do is give up that first round pick for a player, or move up in the first round and lose your draft picks later on in the draft, when you can draft impact players, especially in this draft, man. There's so many positions that are deep where we can get so many pieces to fill.
Yeah.
Another one here.
There you go.
Thanks,
805.
Brother. Congrats, Jeff. Keep the marathons rolling. I appreciate you, man. I really do. If anybody hasn't gone over, go over and hit his channel too. He does during the season, they break down game film after each game on usually it's Tuesday nights. I believe it's Tuesday nights. But go over and watch that. You'll come out with a little more knowledge of the game. It's definitely worth it. I've learned stuff from him this past season. Right, the general in the house, what's going on? Let's see. I wouldn't be opposed to taking Travis Hunter at number 6.
Oh, I'm taking him in a heartbeat.
That's a PBA.
Yeah.
BPA. Sorry, best player available. Yeah, BPA. Yeah, what the fuck, PBA? I'm thinking Pabst Blue Ribbon or something. I don't even fucking drink anymore. No, Sanders down.
Sanders is solid in the pocket.
Raider Paul, what's going on?
What up, Raider Paul?
Jason, thanks, Jason. Appreciate you, brother. Jason on with me and Chris this afternoon too. He's been coming on a little bit more and more.
Oh, nice.
See, I give Genty 0 Chucky heads. Yep.
No, for real.
And Red General, you're right. We do this every year. Let's move. You take the best available at 6.
Yeah.
We did it last year and it paid off. Just wish it would have turned into more wins. But past GMs, coaches, whoever's making the decisions, if that was them last year with our draft at number 13, they would have overreached for like Rattler at number 13 because he was the only quarterback left.
Right, exactly.
We would have reached, instead of taking that pure best player available. I was extremely happy when we picked him because I knew exactly who we were getting when they mentioned that name. I was not sad about that pick at all. And just think what it does for us for the future now, too, with him. You've got a bona fide super duper playmaker on your team. You know,
Yeah.
you get the right mix in there, which we're starting to now, you know. Angelo, what's up, brother? Best draft ever was the one we did the other night. Which, yeah, the fucking
Which one was that one?
we did an impromptu one the other night, and we banged out some fucking ridiculous. I didn't save it either. All I know is I ended up with both Judkins and Henderson. I traded
Ooh,
in a
that's
way
a
where I
great
ended
pick.
up with 2 picks back to back. You were in that, weren't you?
I don't think so.
It might have been a Friday night show then when he popped in. I ended up with 2 picks back to back, and I took Judkins and then I took Henderson next. So we ended up with both Ohio State running backs.
No, that's dope.
See, I'll trade back with the Jets, take 7 and 73 there, and then next year first. Oof. Yeah, because
That's
they're
if
going to be
they're
complete. They're going to be complete crap.
yeah, if they're in love with like say Shador is there and
You
they're
can have 'em.
offering if they're offering that, I think we have to take that. Yeah, trading back would be probably
He
ideal.
doesn't know if you're Chinese or Vietnamese. What the fuck? You look like neither. I know you're not just based on I know your last name. I mean, that's fucking
Right.
obvious.
No, I've gotten it a lot though.
We just need to sign a wide receiver. I know you mean wide receiver, but yeah, we need to sign some W's to win too.
Yeah, that would be nice. Can we sign a couple of those?
Putting boogers on the field if I ever. He's probably going to give him a parking ticket for parking his camper in the parking lot at the stadium. You can't park here. Fucking Uncle Rico. Get that fucking van out of here, you dumbass. No, not Keenan Allen. Absolutely not. Do you want Keenan Allen, Nate?
No, I don't like Keenan Allen. No.
No.
The ones that are still available now, the only person I would even think of would be Lockett. Besides that, I'm honestly fine with sitting and waiting at the
Just
right
wait for the
receiver
draft.
position. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'd take Keenan Allen like 10 years ago. But not
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
He's too injury prone. Hell no. You guys would even take Travis Hunter over the legendary. Yes, I would. You're absolutely right.
100 times out of 100, I'm taking Travis Hunter over Shador.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Brady does like Shador. Actually, I think he loves him. Yeah, we talked about it at the very beginning. I'm happy with it. I know Nate was okay with it too.
Yep, I
Most
like
of the
it.
chat was actually, I didn't see
Yeah,
anybody saying
I haven't seen
negative,
anything super negative about it. Just
No.
really about his age, but I mean, I understand that and his injury history, but besides that, I mean, yeah.
Leo can always join me on my OnlyFans.com.
Oh my
I'm killing
God.
it right. Whoopi Goldberg. Yeah. This year's draft for wideouts isn't strong. I kind of bet the devil. I think there's some really good wide receivers. They're early.
Not the strongest. The early, yes.
Picks.
Early, it's strong. But what after like probably the second round now, then it's like it's a pretty big toss up.
I mean, running backs. I've never seen. I in all the years that I've paid attention to the draft, and there's been a lot of drafts. This is by far the strongest and deepest running back draft I've ever seen. You know, there's been drafts where there's been running backs taken in the first, 10 picks, and multiple running backs in the first 10 picks. But this is going to have round after round of top running backs every time that are just going to be. They're going to contribute on whatever team they go to. There's no two ways about it. I mean, shit, there's even going to probably be some undrafted free agent running backs that are going to make a roster and have an impact.
Exactly
even
what
if
I
it's
was
on
going to say.
special teams. It's insane. There's not enough picks for each team to have to even take the the best running backs available.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. How do you guys feel about getting Mister?
He means Mostert.
Oh, Mostert. Didn't realize he was about to turn 33, but I know he's got wheels. Yeah, and we're all happy with it. Like I said, I
Yep,
haven't heard anybody say anything bad.
exactly.
Watch 2027 wide receiver class is going to be insane. There will be 5 in the top 10.
I
A
completely
long way
agree.
away, Jason.
Completely agree. Because you
That's
get
a
Jeremiah
long way
Smith
away.
and Ryan Williams just in that class alone. So they're the 2 top 5 picks for sure.
Mason Graham. I'm not opposed to taking Mason Graham. I mean,
Oh yeah,
I am definitely all for that. I mean, just the rotation alone we have now. We just got to find a spot to put it because we got the almighty Tyree Wilson there. I mean, he's still gonna garner starting rotation on this team. He's the best edge rusher we got. Remember that. Fucking kid's a superstar.
I hope
As
so.
805 says, when he's unblocked, he's the best defensive end in the league.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's why he always says on his show, are we talking about the unblocked Tyree Wilson, or are we talking about the blocked version? Picking Cam, we're never going to get a shot at Cam Ward.
Cam Ward is probably going to be the first overall pick, whether that's with Tennessee or whoever trades up to get him. I think he's probably going to be the first overall pick.
Yeah.
But I like Cam Ward. I don't think it would be a travesty, but
if somebody
I
put
like
a gun
Cam
to my head and said draft a quarterback that's going to get the opportunity to start right away, you have to pick him no matter what. It would be Cam Ward.
yeah,
He's the only one I would feel comfortable with.
Yep.
Turning the reins over to now.
Mm-hmm.
The rest all need some time. They need some work. I don't think Madison's going to be our only casualty either for the running back room.
Yeah, I
think
definitely don't think so.
I think they're all going to be bye-bye.
I hope so. But I mean, our running back room was absolutely terrible. So I'm cool with basically losing everybody. That's completely fine with me.
What's up, Ducky?
I have no feelings of nostalgia towards any of the running backs, or so I'm good.
Chris, what do you
smoke? Ward.
Now, I know I asked this afternoon, and I know we covered it last night on the Raider Connection. Now, there's a bunch of people in here that weren't in this afternoon, so I just want to get a feeling from the chat. If you guys had to grade the Raiders free agency so far this week, A through F, because it definitely wasn't incomplete. We definitely did see it. So A through F, what would you guys give it for a grade for what we've done in free agencies? Wow, shit, that was fast.
That was quick. Yeah, that was super quick. Oh shit. I'm gonna agree with a C plus. I felt like a lot of our moves, and I kind of said it last night, were pretty horizontal, lateral type moves. You take who we lost and you take who we gained, and I think it all kind of evens out. I think where you're gonna make the point is that we didn't have to overpay any of those guys. So I think that, although that's a good point, I don't think it bumps up the grade that much. So I'm gonna go ahead and stay with the C plus.
Yeah.
I think it can only get better though, to be honest. And I don't think C plus. That doesn't even include the fact that we got Geno Smith either. That would definitely take me to a solid B. But yeah, I think C plus is probably right where I sit.
What did you say last night? Did you say the same last night?
Yeah.
So we got Raiders Foo. Chris says B. Rated General C plus. My opinion C. Ducky the Butcher B plus.
B plus.
Noah Messi. What's up, Noah? B. Chris Faridas
F minus.
He corrected himself down below. Dixon Carter is C. Wait a gentleman. I know you already said it once. Right?
So the good
Bo
thing from
Fowler.
what I'm getting from the majority of this chat is that nobody thinks that we did anything bad, which is a great start. Because
Yeah, like I don't see any Fs. I don't see any
exactly.
C minuses. Right? Nobody was a C minus. Everybody was a C or better.
Right.
I'm ignoring Chris's F because that doesn't count because it's Chris. But he did put A minus to B plus.
That's good.
That's kind of where I fit because the biggest thing you got to look at, and I said this last night on Rate of Connection, is the free agency is you got to include everything, not just who we brought in. You got to include everything we did, meaning re-signing our players that were free agents, who we didn't overpay for, and let them go. And then who we brought in, the fact that we re-signed Palomau, we re-signed Butler, we re-signed Kuntz. Those three moves alone put me at a B minus, or maybe a B. But then you add in everything else that we've done on top of that now too, by saving the money and making basically not just running out there to grab the shiny object that's available, then using our heads and being frugal, to help build this team, save some money, get some additional players in free agency. That's why I got to go A minus to B plus. I'm still in that belief.
So I would ask, what we talked about some other teams that we thought had good off season so far. What would you give them? Like we gave the Broncos and the Pats, for example. So what would you grade theirs?
I got to give the highest grade to Chicago first.
Okay.
Just because they did what they needed to do. They showed up that offensive line. They traded for Tooney from Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
They brought in two other offensive linemen. They did what they needed to do, and the priority is you got to protect that young quarterback before you kill this kid. And that obviously was Johnson's first move was let's get some protection for this kid, give him some confidence to know that he's got protection and a line in front of him. I got to give them an A right off the bat because I think that was huge that they did what they did. They needed it. I don't really know about their other moves. Those three guys just speak volumes to me that they put together the right stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I got to give the Patriots, as much as this hurts me, along with Denver, I got to give them both like a B plus right now. I think they did just what we did. They took care of some of their own players, and then they brought in guys. They might have overpaid, the Patriots anyway. Might have overpaid on a few of them, especially the Spillane deal. But they made moves, man. They weren't hesitating to make moves at all, and they brought in quality guys. And they're not done yet. They're definitely not done.
No, I don't think so.
They got something else coming some way. I have a feeling.
So what did you say you gave the Broncos or the Bears?
I give the Bears an A. I'm giving them an A, and that's without looking at all the other talent. I think just what they did by protecting that quarterback that's just huge. That's where you got to start.
Yeah.
Especially the kid doesn't have any experience in the NFL. He had 1 year. Yeah, he had a great year, even with a shitty team. But he got his ass whooped.
Yeah.
I just think they did everything they needed to do to protect him, and it's the only way they're going to have success. If the kid's on his ass all the time, what the fuck good is that?
Exactly.
I would give the Patriots and the Broncos probably a B plus.
B plus, and you gave us an A minus.
I gave us an A minus because we brought back three major components of our defense.
I don't think that it's comparable to what Denver and the Patriots did, though. I think we're below what their offseason moves have done.
See, I don't see it that way. Because let's put it this way. If we didn't re-sign Butler, Kuntz, or Palomar, now what are we talking about? And we still lose Chason, Spillane, Mooring, Hobbs. We still lose all those guys.
Mm-hmm.
You've got so many holes now. Now it's not as bad, the fact that we re-signed those three guys, and they're three key guys.
Well, if you switch us and Denver's signings, besides, like Evan Ingram, I would say that's probably better because we get
Yeah, but
Hufanga
they at
and we
least
get our
have three.
linebacker.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, maybe, but I'm still gonna go A minus.
Okay.
They got a 90. I'm giving them a grade of 90. And besides, I'm never gonna give the Broncos a higher grade than us because I fucking hate them. Even if they did way better than us, even if they brought in free agency a 27-year-old Aaron Rodgers, I'd still give them a fucking lower grade than us because I can't stand them. Same thing with the
Um,
Patriots. I'll never agree that the Patriots are good. I always hate them. You know that. Oh, Chris, uh, we did not overspend this time. No, we did not. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Shit, I lost my spot. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Raiders address secondary and offensive line, also securing the defensive cornerstone and Max Crosby. Departures of Bryant, Jason, Bryant. What Bryant are we talking about?
I don't know.
Diablo present challenges that will need to be addressed. Diablo, we were pretty much all happy that he's gone, especially for what they paid for him too.
Yeah.
They gave him a lot of money. We weren't going to pay him that much. What's up, Stinson? Welcome to the show.
What's up, man? What's up?
If you like what you're hearing and seeing, man, just hit that subscribe to myself and LV Rated 10 here next to me.
Yes,
He also
sir.
he's starting to game and he's starting to go back to doing the gaming stuff too. So he's got a gaming channel that he does. So if you're into NFL, what are you playing? Blitz?
I've played a whole bunch of different games so far. Just kind of testing out and seeing what the chat likes and seeing what everybody responds to. Really, obviously, I'm going to be more tailored towards sports games because that's just kind of my personality. That's what I like. But I played Dragon Ball Z for the first time last night, and I feel like a lot of people responded well to it. So I don't know. I have a bunch of ideas, and so yeah, just stay tuned to that. I can put the what's it called in the chat right now. So I'll put my other channel in the chat if you guys want to check it out.
The Bears should look good next year. Williams might not live up to the hype though. Yeah, but you know what? At least they're trying to give him protection and put him in a position to where he could be successful for the team. So where does Davis get the money? Well, money for the only thing that comes out of his pocket is to pay the coaches, and that's it. The rest of it's all just salary cap. That's based on what each team can spend. Every team has the same amount.
Yeah.
Rated General, new member. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you.
There you go.
I got you, Chris. You know that. I appreciate everything you do for me, brother. We got a troll in the house.
I mean, I like Tyreek Hill.
Traded for a guy isn't he a free agent? No, he's
Tyreek
not.
Hill? No.
Yeah, no, he's not. That's right. Rosetown said a B minus. Let's see, where are we here? No, you're right, Tucker. They're probably not, but still, it's in our case, there's still going to be an upgrade from, especially Greenlaw. I mean, it's an upgrade from what we got for linebacker right now.
You don't think so? I think Greenlaw and Hufanga are going to be basically what they were in San Francisco. I don't think nothing is really wrong with them. I mean, Greenlaw was coming off of the injury from
Greenlaw. Greenlaw's up there though, isn't he?
I believe so. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. Let's see. I honestly don't think he's that.
Oh, that's right. Harrison Bryant. That's right. That's why you lost me on the Bryant there. I forgot about him. That's right. He just signed.
He's 27.
Who?
Greenlaw. He's 27.
Why did I think he was older than that?
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't think he was that old. And I know Hufunga is younger as well.
What's up, Rated D? Kuntz had 8 good games and is definitely on a prove it deal. How is he a key guy? Well, he's a key guy because of the fact that look at what we have. If we didn't, well, we should have had Chase on stay. But
Yeah.
I mean, would you rather have Tyree Wilson as our regular starter? I'd be taking my chance on Kuntz. Power play decent, and we had given going into the year hoping he improves again. He is not a key guy. I think they're key guys. I think a lot of people would probably disagree, but
Play
uh,
Monster Hunter. I'll look
Chris
into
is
it.
gonna
I'll look into
Chris
it.
is gonna go play Farmer Sim now.
Jeez. If you want to fall asleep, yeah.
You can sometimes with that game. I haven't played it in years, but I had it on my other computer.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I figured that out now. Someone else said it. Yeah, where are you located, Rated General? Let's see. Who thinks Gino was worth 7 million more than Donald in the chat? Anyone? I don't trust Gene. I don't trust Donald at all. I think Gino had a good year last year, even
But
with.
if we give Gino Sam Darnold money,
I would still rather
that's an
have.
issue.
Why? I would still give him. I would still rather have him than Donald. What has Donald done in his career other than this year?
I'm
This
just saying
past year?
because Darnold is getting paid like a top 10 quarterback right now. I don't think I would
Well,
want to
that's their
give.
fault for overpaying him. Then
No, I know, but because he signed that, obviously that's where they're gonna try to start the. At least that's where I would start the
I mean, are people
negotiations at.
still that hung up on that we should have Donald over Gino?
No,
Is that
besides the Darnold, whoever, like, the quarterback doesn't matter. I'm saying like the money, the amount of money, because
uh,
Gino's gonna want the extension.
true? We'll have to wait and see. You know, later, man. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. You got beat out by Purdy. That doesn't say much for him at that point.
You don't think Purdy's good?
No, I mean not as a rookie when he came out. Was that
He
3 years?
didn't
Three
lose
years
a
ago?
game.
Was it 3 years ago he was in San Fran.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah,
mean, if you're gonna offer, if you think that guy's worth that much money, then first of all, why is he such a journeyman quarterback? And why isn't he stuck with another team somewhere before? If he's
yeah,
that good, I mean, so basically what you're telling me is it depends on who his coach is and the system they put him in versus just having the talent to go out there and play. You know,
yeah.
so could he have done what he did last year on any other team in the NFL? I don't know. Could he have? Was he just in the right place at the right time with ridiculous receiver
I
and a,
think
and
that,
a good running game? You
yeah,
know,
Sam Darnold for sure has taken advantage of his two prior spots being a part of arguably two of the best play callers in the entire NFL. So, and two of the best offensive minds in the NFL right now too. Um,
yeah, I'll give you
Obviously
that.
Kyle Shanahan is known for that, and Kevin O'Connell has just been better and better basically every year with the Vikings offensively. So he has been basically the benefactor of those two guys being top tier offensive minds.
Yeah, Donald made the playoffs barely. Well, not barely, but should have been the number one seed. Lost that game to Detroit in fucking phenomenal fashion because they sucked. Two biggest games of the year that he needed to win, and he couldn't even come close. And then in the playoffs against the Rams, on short notice, moving from LA to Arizona, you're already the away team, so you're already traveling. That shouldn't have affected them as much. The team that took the biggest hit on having to go to Arizona to play that game was the Rams. because they go from playing at home in LA, sleeping in their nice, soft, comfy bed at their own homes. They'll have to be in a hotel overnight the night before the game instead, and supplant themselves from LA to Arizona for that game. So if anybody should have lost that game, it really should have been the Rams, because ends up being an away game for them. Minnesota again was already on the road, already moving to go play. And they got fucking stomped that day too.
Yeah, I'm cool with like not giving the Rams any kind of credit whatsoever. So let's move on.
They won a Super Bowl a couple years ago.
God, I hate them.
It's your second favorite team. What are you talking about?
Hell no.
What's up, Cool Kev? No, you'd missed that too. I said that actually I didn't say it.
No, yeah, I was
told
going to
Nate
say.
before we started. So we're on a live stream this afternoon. Chris and I. Chris, you haven't even heard this yet. What happened? And we had to cut it early because my dryer shit the bed the other day. So my son-in-law's cousin is he works for a company that does all the repairs and everything. So he came here to put the new parts in and everything. Right? Puts the part in, fires up, but it's not working right. Come to find out, now it's come to find out it wasn't the switch now. Now it's something else. It was the motor that controls the sensor and everything for the igniter to kick in, because it's a gas dryer. So it's like all that for nothing. So now there's two options. I'm either gonna have to get the replacement parts for it, or get a whole new dryer. So it's like, fuck, all this, it was like all for nothing. So I sat here. He's in the corner behind me working on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, this is just a nightmare. So now we've been like 4 days without being able to wash clothes.
Damn,
So
that's tough.
And now I gotta go to the laundromat probably tomorrow and fucking wash laundry. Ugh. The last fucking thing I want to do. So it's like, God damn it. What's up, Rundown? What's going on?
What up, Run?
Let's see. Where are we here? I was going to join, but everyone been hearing my voice all week. They're tired of hearing me. You got to let the goat speak.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you.
Hey, you want to come in? You can come in, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. You can come on whenever, bro. Don't even trip.
Feel free. That was 3 minutes ago. He's probably already off doing something else. He reminds me of like the dog from Up. He's already on to something else 2 minutes later. What's up, Sean Johnson? What's going on?
What up, man?
Phone linebackers I like that are available still in good coverage is CJ Mosley. Somebody was talking about that in the chat earlier too.
CJ Mosley, yeah.
EJ Speed, Isaiah White, and Eric Kendricks. I'm not familiar with the other ones. I know of CJ Mosley.
Yeah, I wanted to. I mean, Eric Kendricks, like a couple of years ago, would have been the best option, because he screams a Pete Carroll kind of linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good tackler. He could cover very well. He screams Pete Carroll kind of linebacker, but he's just older now, coming off of injuries, and that kind of scares me. But if we pick him up on a cheaper deal, I am not upset about that.
Oh, you're gonna like this message. Raiders are LA's team. Rams and Chargers are JV in their own city.
Yeah, whenever the Raiders play in LA, they prove it that they're still LA's team. Mm-hmm. Now, can we just get a fucking win in SoFi, please?
We haven't had it yet. We haven't won one yet there, have we?
I think I've been to every game except one at SoFi, and yeah, no, we have not won.
That sucks. This year. We'll get it this year.
Yeah, for sure.
As long as it's against the Chargers, I don't care if we lose to the Rams. As long as we beat the Chargers.
I love to argue with the Rams fans, though. That's the best.
I mean, it'll still be fun. I mean, see, the whole LA thing doesn't hit the same for me as it does for you.
Yeah.
You live there, you experience it, you got to be around those people. I have a bigger vendetta or issue with the Patriots. You know,
Mhm.
again, they're right down the road from me, basically.
Yeah.
Pete Carroll's a great play caller. Yes, he is.
Yeah.
My opinion, Geno Smith has more regular season wins, 27, than Joe Burrow, Justin Sherbert, Tua, Brock Purdy, Dak, Matthew Stafford, no, Stanford, Baker, Carr, Sam Donald. It's more regular season. In what time frame are you talking? Because you got
I was gonna say
Carr and
that's pretty low, and
Carr's got more than
Stafford
22.
too.
It's got to be a certain time frame he's looking at. Are there many Raider fans in New England? Yeah, we got a whole booster club. Hence why my name says at New England any Raider booster club. Um, at one point, we were up to over 100 members strong. Through the years, it's dwindled a little bit. I think we're down to, I think we're around 70, 75
Mm.
right now. Still a good number. Majority of them are from Rhode Island. Rhode Island and Massachusetts is where mostly the majority of us are. Like probably close to 2/3 out of those two states. But again, we cover Connecticut, Rhode Island, Mass, New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine. We have some upstate New York guys. We've got some Canadian guys.
Oh wow.
We've actually got some that live out in North Cal that were they lived there, then moved here, joined the club. We're here for quite a few years, and then moved back to Cali. But they're still members. So whenever they come back home, they always check in with us, and we always try and make a plan to hook up with them and shit.
Hmm.
Yeah, we all still. Oh, that's right. You're a Chargers fan. No, you don't get a Hall of Fame quarterback. Get out of here. It's not going to be Sherbert, that's for sure. Let's see. Geno Smith's record's 46 and 48 in his career. Yeah, see, I thought so. Derek Carr's 77 and 92, and it was more than 22.
Yeah. Like you said, I think it had to have been like in only like maybe 2-3 years, maybe.
Okay, this makes more sense. In three
There you go.
seasons, Smith has 27 wins more than Carr, Tua, Dak, Donald, Burrow, Purdy, Sherbert, and Baker. That makes more sense.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Tony
Pretty.
Sheffield in the house. What's up, Tony? What are you laughing at? Which one?
The last one. I'm not bueno.
Oh, he still got you last night. That was fucking great.
I can't believe that. I gotta clip it.
No, dude, there's Raider bars everywhere, believe it or not. We've got a place that we go to, but we don't we only put shit up on the walls the day of the games when we're there because it's a firefighters hall. It's actually it's their bar. It's like their clubhouse for the fire department for the union. So we don't keep things up there permanently. But there's still Raider bars all over the place. I mean, there's some in New York City, Massachusetts. No matter where you go, you're going to find a Raider bar. I guarantee it. The only way we're going to get one around here is if someone we know personally that's a Raider fan that owns it. Which we did have at one point, but then they closed and they put up in one of those super Cumberland Farm stores. So we lost that place.
What is that?
It's a Cumberland Farm store. It's a convenience store. Like a 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
But they do gas. I mean, you can go in there and pretty much get any type of, road food you want, like, breakfast sandwiches, cheeseburgers, shit like that. But they're everywhere. The iced coffees are like 99 cents for a large, and then they're damn good. And they usually, the bigger ones, the super ones, are open 24 hours, so that's the good thing. Where are we? Remember, Geno did not start till he had got to Seattle after that Jets debacle. Oh yeah, that's the Jets. Anybody know who this Hall of Famer is he's talking about? Somebody
I don't
want
think
to
I've ever heard
research
of that guy.
Yeah.
Search him up.
Geno was okay. I'm not saying he is terrible, just not 40 million good is all. Well, we'll have to wait and see. Did he say he got 50 million?
That's what he was
What
asking.
is the contract for Donald? I don't even know what it was. Do you know what it is?
Mm,
And did he even sign it yet, or is it just hypothetical?
no, he signed it. Let's see. Multi-year contract.
I just found it. Signed a 3-year, 100.5 million dollar deal with 55 million guaranteed and 37.5 million in year one. Oof. Yeah, they don't have anything listed for Geno Smith yet under the Raiders. They just got acquired in a trade with Seahawks in exchange for a 2025 third round pick. And that was it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll tell you who we actually overpaid for is Mike Kappa Crappa. 2 years
Kappa.
for 11 mil.
Alex Kappa.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about that one. We got ripped off. Why are Raider fans so compassionate compared to other teams? They don't win a crazy amount, and they move cities. Why? It's just you're going to be part of it to really understand. It's tough to explain to somebody that's not a Raiders fan or doesn't know, about the whole past image of the Raiders and what they stood for back then. And at one point, this country and especially the city of Oakland was extremely blue collar. And that's the Raiders were like a down and dirty, gritty team. And that's what blue collar fans were attracted to. Especially in Oakland. It's Al Davis looked like just a regular guy off the street that owned a football team. That started as a coach and you know turned a bunch of misfits. Basically, that's what they were. In the '70s into Super Bowl winning team. And then went on to have success doing it again 2 more times. It's just there's a mystique and just there's just something about Raider Nation that just strikes people in a way that just draws them to it. Yeah, it's probably the color of the uniforms and the logo and everything. You know, it's so hard to explain. Like when I was a kid in '76, watching them play in the playoffs leading up to the Super Bowl, it was just the way that they held themselves on the field, the way they looked, the way they played. They played with reckless abandon. They didn't care. You know, they were the outlaws, and everybody loves a good outlaw. And that's what it came down
Mm-hmm.
to. The team was just a team full of miscreants and castaways or cast-offs from other teams. Al Davis had this knack of bringing in these guys and making them something special and giving them that second chance, to relive their glory days as an NFL player. And these guys, understood that, they respected that, and players played their ass off for Al Davis. I mean, Al Davis was like a father to a lot of these guys too.
Exactly.
It's so tough to try and explain sometimes to people that aren't Raider fans to fully understand what it means to be a Raider fan. You know, most people are fans of other teams just because they like football and it's the closest one to their house.
Right.
Me, I'm on the far end of the other end of the country. I'm on the East Coast in Rhode Island. I'm about as far away from Oakland and LA and Vegas as you can get and still be on the continental United States. You
Mm-hmm.
know, and they weren't on TV a lot out here until it was playoffs, and that's when they shined back then. So that's what drew me to them. Now you can watch any team you fucking want. Now you can be a fan of any team in the
Yeah.
NFL, no matter where they are. I was never a Pats fan, thank God.
I was never a
I'd hate
bat.
myself. I would have hated myself. King Lou's in the house. What's up, King Lou?
What up, King Lou? We just told the chat right now that the Bears had one of the best off seasons so far. So
Yeah, you missed that part. Unless he wasn't here and I just didn't miss it. Let's see. Yeah, that's the other thing. They are worldwide. I mean, we've got people to prove that just in the little community that we have within the YouTube here that we all interact with each other.
yeah,
You know, I mean, we've got fucking Afakasi who's in Australia. You
yep,
know, where you would think he wouldn't really, football over there. I mean, they play rugby. You know, they play
yeah,
Australian rules football. I mean, that's their big sport down there. But yet, you still got a following there of people that follow the NFL. It's only bigger in Europe now because the NFL's shoving it down their throats by putting multiple games out in Europe.
no,
But
exactly.
even prior to that, was Keith Smith, the Crusader Raiders from London, from England.
Oh yeah,
He's got the Black Hole chapter
he
over
was
there in
he was on my
London.
flight to
Yeah, that's
Cincinnati.
right. You said that too. Yeah. I've never met him, but I know of him. So he's got a huge following over there too. So the Raider fans are over there too. I mean, they're fucking
Mm.
everywhere. I'll tell you what. You want to be impressed by Raider fans that you had no clue there were that many? Go to a Buffalo Bills game in Buffalo. Because when we were up there in 2009 for the Bills game, the amount of Canadians that came down from Canada for that game that were Raider fans, and some of them didn't even make it because they got stuck at customs on the border coming in, and they didn't make the game that day because we had a whole busload of them that was supposed to be coming to our tailgate, and they never showed up because of that, because they got held up at the border. They never made it across. They came down by the busloads, literally. So there was one bus that didn't make it, but they were everywhere over there, Canadian fans. And the only reason I can tell you this for sure is because when we were doing the tailgate and we were taking in cash, can't tell you how many Canadian dollar bills and shit we had to. We didn't even bother trying to exchange anything.
Dollar bills.
Oh yeah, fucking Canadian 10s, 20s, like they're all. Because I even looked at the president at one point. And I said, "What the fuck are we gonna do with this? This guy just gave me a $20 in Canadian. I don't know the conversion rate on that shit."
Yeah,
And you just treat it like a 20 of our own. We'll just eat the difference if we have to. Would tell the person, say, "You all right if we just give you change based on it being an American 20?" He's like, "Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. They're all fucking half in the bag anyway. They don't fucking care." But I'm telling you can't imagine how much money we brought back in Canadian money back to Rhode Island to deposit in the bank. It was fucking ridiculous. But yeah, Canadian fans, I was shocked by that when we were up there. I was like, holy shit.
that's pretty crazy.
Yeah. You know what? And this is probably the ultimate one right here. Jesus Christ is a Raider fan. Yes, he is. What am I missing here? What the hell was that?
What?
This fucking stable genius. I don't think he's too stable. What is he? Do not trust you. I'll leave him for now. I kind of lost my way in the chat here now.
Yeah, dude.
Didn't miss anyone. No, I'm still good. Yeah, the worldwide. Yeah, we got that. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I don't know. It's still weird calling them the Las Vegas Raiders. I don't know. LV,
dude.
how's that Happy Dad beer?
Happy Dads are bomb. Happy Dads are really good.
The fuck is that?
Not really a beer. It's a seltzer. But if you like seltzers, Happy Dads are probably my favorite.
Never even heard of it. Well, I mean, I don't drink anymore, so of course I probably. I haven't been in a liquor store in I don't know how long now. 4 years plus.
Jeff.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was like some sort of like. It almost looks like the Briggs and Stratton logo. You'd see on the top of a lawnmower. Because I can't read the words from when you're sitting back. That's what it looks like. I'm like, what the fuck? Did they just come out?
No, it's been a thing for quite a few years now.
It's gonna be a West Coast thing because I've never heard of it before.
It's Canadian.
Like I said, it's gotta be a West Coast thing. Oh, from our 51st state. Got it.
There you go.
USA is the best. Low key just randomly found this stream, but now I'm tempted to cheer for the Raiders versus anyone besides the Texans because y'all's passion. Oh, appreciate it. Like I said, like
hit
I
the
always
subscribe.
say,
We go
Yep.
on all the time. I'm one away from 100 subscribers. So.
Oh, really? Good. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, like I've always said, you know, when you're in here, if you're new to the channel, because I see names in here that I've never seen before tonight again. You know, if you like what you're hearing here and, you know, the content we're putting out, you know, support us with, you know, subscribing to the channels, you know, hit the notifications because, you know, during the day I don't work anymore. So I tend to go on during the day. Nate's got a couple of different shows that him and I do together. We do one on Wednesdays called The Raider Connection. We go on at 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. We got our show here, The Raiders Coast to Coast. We do it every Thursday night. Same time frame, 10 o'clock Eastern time, 7 o'clock Pacific. Nate also has his LV Raider 10 gaming channel that's going, that he just started back up again now that he's got a new PC and he's all happy. That's why he's smiling so much lately because he's got a brand new toy.
It's crazy because like you don't know what you're missing out on until you get what you're missing out on.
Trust me.
Oh
Trust
my
me.
God.
Yeah, when I was heavy into gaming, you know, like 15 plus years ago, my computer died and I had to rebuild a new one. Trust me, until you get that new one up and running, you haven't had one for like a week and a half, you fucking go crazy.
Oh yeah.
You know, yeah, you're looking for excuses to play something, and it's like you can't do shit. Yeah, so he's got his gaming channel that he started back up again now, so he'll be probably doing that a lot more often.
I'm planning on doing it later tonight, to be honest. After
there
this,
you go. There you go. Yeah, it's so early for you over there. He's also going to be on a show tomorrow night. He's going to be on Raider Ben's show.
Right. Raider Ben tomorrow, 7:30 Pacific. So make sure to you know, check that out. That'll be interesting. That'll be my first time. I'll be my first time on Raider Ben show, so I'm looking forward to it.
It's fun. It's a good time on his show. He's entertaining, man. With the people he has on, sometimes it's a good time. Tomorrow night, just to let everybody know, also Ultimate Raider Fan 32 Turf. Everybody knows him by Turf. He will be back tomorrow night. I don't know if he's back permanently on Friday nights, but he will be back on tomorrow night doing the Friday Rundown and Turf show, where they do an open camera night, basically open mic night. I've been filling in for the last few weeks for him while he's been away, but he'll be running it tomorrow night. You'll find me there, but in the meantime, I'll also have Ben's channel up, watching Nate on there with him. I got to support Nate. He's my guy. You know, Nate and I kind of rolled into this whole scene together. I mean, he was already on YouTube doing Raider content well before me, but we kind of got involved in this community that we're in, you know, pretty much together, really at the same time, by collaborating on our show and then, you know, getting in with some other guys here and there.
I'm looking for Raider Ben's channel so I can drop his. Let's see.
Luke, Jeff, where were you when the Raiders were in the Super Bowl in 2002? Nate was a little baby.
I mean, it's true.
I was laid up with a fucking knee brace on my leg because I just had ACL surgery less than a month before that. So, and when we knocked the ball, when Woodson knocked the ball out of Brady's hands, I jumped up like an idiot and was going fucking crazy because I was so excited. Jeff, I went to the game in Buffalo a couple of years ago. A lot of see, I'm telling you, Canadian fans are insane up there. Buffalo fans in general are fucking crazy. Just watch them in the tailgate. Good God.
Oh, there we go. USA got me to 100. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hello. Oh, we're up to 102 right now. Working fast now. There we go.
Good job.
Thank you guys.
Man.
I appreciate all the support from all of you guys.
Yeah, that's right. They almost went to San Antonio. Oh, good God. That, you know what, man? That would have sucked, though, in all honesty. Turf would have liked it because he lives in Texas.
No, Irwindale. That's where I wish they would have went. Irwindale.
Yeah, we talked about that last week. The hole's still there, too.
Yeah,
Real
exactly.
talk. 805 bear, he said. Let's see.
Oh, I seen that. They said, yeah, the Happy Dad. They see it on Max's show. That's actually where I got it from. Oh, wrong side. The Rush podcast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is the hat that Max co-host Brogan Robeck. He gave it to me. I
Nice.
met them in Vegas for the Steelers game. I was supposed to be on their channel, but they didn't post it. So, oh well.
That's the one thing I don't miss about Oakland, right there. The dirt infield for the early part of the season every year.
Yeah, that. I mean, it gave it that kind of like, I don't know. It gave it that ambiance of Oakland. You knew you were
Yeah.
where they were playing though.
Well, like I said a couple weeks ago, I mean, you know, look at it this way too. Janikowski perfected kicking off that dirt, though. I don't think he ever missed from the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
It, you know, most kickers would whiff it or slip or whatever. He was money from there. Chris said he's not going to subscribe until you play Farm Simulator 22.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Let's see.
Let's
Oh,
go.
did you put both of them?
I put both of them.
Oh, that's
I
what
know
the
they
Ben.
can't
Okay.
link. I know they can't click it though.
Yeah. What's up, Mikey? How you doing? Yep, we got Mostert today as a free agent. Raider Zach, what's up, man? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the show. Nate, congrats. Oops, where am I? More to come.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Yep. On the up and up. On the up and up.
Yep. Don't disrespect the history. The history, respect the history. Yeah, I do miss being in Oakland. I mean, I never got to see them play in Oakland. I always wanted to. I just could never get everything to align to get out there. Did you ever see them play while they were in Oakland?
Me, no, I was too young.
No, it wasn't that long ago. They were still in Oakland, though.
No. Yeah, apparently I was too young. That was kind of my dad's way of not having to take me.
Wow. Damn, that's odd.
Because he would always go with his friends, and so he didn't want to have to babysit, basically.
That's horrible. I would have loved to have taken my son when he was younger. Shit. I encouraged what do you call it? Delinquency of a minor in my son. What the fuck? Why not? That's good, man. Come on. Have you ever seen a Raiders Super Bowl? I have. Yeah, seen all three of them win.
Nope.
Never been to one, but I've seen them. I've seen all three live. Not live, but I've seen all three. Oh yeah, live on TV. But just like 100% of the rest of the world that watches it live on TV. Yeah, Chris is close to 102 now.
There you go.
Yeah, I heard about that too. The place always smelled like shit.
Yeah.
What's up, Ben Bad?
Heard
What's
that
going
too.
on, man? I didn't even see you come in. I'm
What up,
sorry.
been bad?
Rated Jenny, you were. Oh, so do you live around here? I forget now.
Damn.
You must be. You must live somewhere nearby then. If you went to that game. That fucking snow was ridiculous that day, that week too. It was so fucking cold that day too. The snow, it was miserable, and then add to the fact that we lost in such shitty fashion. It sucked. I'm from Sacramento. I seen him play with my uncle. It was the best thing ever, and I'm a Bears fan. Who was it he saw play? Did I miss that? I missed the player that was talked about. I didn't see that.
I think he means them because he's from Sacramento. He means them as in
Okay.
the Raiders.
So USA is the best. Says are the Chiefs or Chargers more hated by Raider fans?
I think it's the Chiefs.
Yeah, right now definitely the Chiefs.
I think the Chargers has just kind of been
Chargers have
an
never been a threat.
afterthought. That's why.
Yeah, because they never amounted to anything. Like we don't have to worry about them catching us in Super Bowls. You know, the Broncos are already tied with us. The Chiefs surpassed us now. You know, that's why we hate the. Mostly we hate the Chiefs because they're still good. You know, they've
They're
been
good
good for
now,
so.
so definitely the
Yeah.
recency bias helps. Yeah.
Oh, I think they're going down. I think they're going in the opposite direction now. I hope.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I was kind of hoping Kelsey was going to retire before the season.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Bueno said the same thing. Chiefs, man. Chargers never won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
No, they ain't on the radar either. Yep. Chris, we hate every team but
Not
name the
name the
Raiders. Not
Raiders.
name the Raiders. Not wrong.
That's very true. Yeah, when LA didn't have a team, my most hated team was the Cowboys. I hated the Cowboys. But now it's the Rams.
Tanner Jack says Broncos are his most hated. As he's got a Russell
That's a
Wilson.
Russell Wilson. Yeah. That's hilarious.
Ardell Donkey's number one. Come on, spent 17 seasons in the black hole in Oakland. Shit, Coliseum, but it
But
was
it was
our
our
home.
home.
Yeah. I just still pissed I could never get out there. That just sucks. Charges are everybody's bitch. Yeah. Yeah, they are. John Elway was a pigeon-toed bastard. He used to call
That's
him
pretty
horse
fucking
face.
funny.
He had those big teeth like,
Those big teeth, yeah.
yeah. Chiefs, then Broncos, then Chargers.
I
See,
don't know. To me, it's probably Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos. But I think the Chargers mainly because the area they are in LA now.
yeah.
And my
Yeah.
girlfriend's from San Diego, so like all of her family is Charger fans. So it makes sense.
I'm more of Chiefs, Broncos, Patriots, Chargers. And even the Broncos and the Patriots could flip flop from time to time on me. I just hate the Patriots that much, and they're just. We call them pink hatters around here. I don't know if you've used that term before.
Pink Hatters, no.
Yeah, where they wear the gear when it's convenient.
Mm.
You know, basically when the Patriots are done for the year, like after the last game, if they're not going to the playoffs, it's one of these. It's let's do it this way. You know, so it's wintertime. They got their Patriots hat on. Oh, football's over. Go Celtics, go Bruins. It's like they forget about the Patriots. You don't see a lot of Patriots gear around here during the off season.
Yeah.
Not at all. They're all flippy floppers. Then they move on to the Celtics and the Bruins, and then once February rolls around and pitches and catches a report down south in Florida, it's
For
like,
the
oh, Red
Sox.
Sox time.
Yeah.
Yep. Like I know baseball is the primary sport after during the summer, after hockey and all that shit's done. As far
Yeah.
as I'm concerned, baseball ends the day the first NFL training camp opens up. That's the end of baseball season. I could give two shits what happens with baseball.
Just because you don't even like baseball.
I don't like baseball. I'll go
There
watch
you
it.
go.
I'll go to Fenway and watch a game, but I ain't watching that shit on TV. I'm not wasting my day watching that. I'd rather just sit down there on camera and not even say anything, just stare at the camera. That's more entertaining than fucking to watching baseball on TV. It's just as bad as watching golf. You fucking fall asleep watching that. You want to take an afternoon nap in the sun?
Golf, I agree.
Put golf
Baseball,
on.
I love baseball. I'll watch 162 games if I am able to.
I can't. I don't know how people do it. I really don't. I go crazy. Let's see.
I love baseball so much. Not only do I have an Angels tattoo, I have my name in the front of Angel Stadium.
You have
That's
your
how much
name on the
I
front
love
of Angel Stadium? Is that what
Yeah.
you said?
Mm-hmm.
You mean the California Anals?
The Anales? The Anales?
I was talking to the my buddy who's the secretary on the Booster Club tonight on the phone, and I asked him. I said, "Did you hear about the hat mess up with New Era with the Texas hats and the Angels hats?" He goes,
Yeah.
"No." I said, "They made hats for Texas for the Rangers, and I guess they said Tatas on them. It was a misprint." He goes, "What?" I said, "Yeah, dude." I said, and in California for the Angels, it was spelt somewhere to the point where it looked like the word anal or anals.
Yeah.
He's like, "What?" I said, "I'm telling you." I said, "We were talking about it last night on our show." I said, and one of the guys said it. They saw people selling this shit on eBay for like $1,000 a hat.
Yeah.
He goes, "You want to hear something funny?" He goes, he went to Market Basket. He goes, on the 18th of February, Brad Marchand from the Bruins came out with a coffee that Market Basket produced and backed with him, along with the Bruins. So on the coffee bag is the Boston Bruins, his picture and everything. And then, a week ago, they just traded him down to Florida to the Panthers, right? So I told him, I said, that's going to be a first run and only run for that coffee.
Yeah.
He goes, "Yeah, you're right." I said, they're going to become collector's items. He goes, "Fuck." He goes, "Shit, I got to go to Market Basket now and just pick up a couple and hang on to them." He goes, "I'll throw one up on eBay in like 6 months from now and sell it, see how much I can get for it."
There you go.
See, what's up, Ken? Bay Area kid, my whole life. Raider Nation, my whole family, my whole life. Got it from my mom. There's only one nation, Raider Nation. Well, welcome to the show, brother.
Said it perfectly. Said it
absolutely. Hit that subscribe for both of us, man, and and that notification. You'll catch us whenever we're on, man. I noticed that in Denver. What did I miss? What did I say?
Something bad, probably.
Probably. Where are we here? Let's see. It's Los Angeles Raiders, Oakland Raiders, and Las Vegas Raiders. It's always still Oakland in my heart. I grew up, got to know them as Oakland, got to watch them leave to go to LA, got to watch them leave in the middle of the night when everybody was sound asleep. Everybody got up the next morning. Oh, the Raiders moved back to Oakland.
Like, make it sound like the Colts leaving Baltimore.
That's pretty much what it was like. Yeah. No, actually, it wasn't. Was it the Colts or was it the Browns leaving? Because that was a messy breakup when the Browns left Cleveland and became the Baltimore Ravens. Oh,
that's the Colts.
Ooh.
But yeah,
Baltimore Colts left and went to Indianapolis.
Right.
The Cleveland Browns left
went to
Cleveland and became the Ravens.
Yeah.
And then there was no team in Cleveland for years until they did an expansion and brought them back.
Brought them back, right? Yes.
Yep. John Elway's pick is on the side of the helmet.
That's pretty funny.
Oh, here we go, Angelo. Not true. Summertime, most people watch NBA playoffs. Then August is NFL already.
Yeah, but the NBA is done in June. So is the NHL.
NFL training camps always open up in that, like the second week to third week of July. Fucking nobody watches NASCAR that has teeth.
That has teeth?
Yeah, because it's cold in October. Of course, it's cool.
Baseball
when I was growing up, baseball was all we had on TV. Yeah, you're not lying there. It was interesting. First Mexican American football player played for the Raiders. Yep. Do you know who it was?
First, wait, hold on. It was interesting. First Mexican American football player played for the Tom Flores.
Oh, now you got me thinking on that one now.
Tom
No, I
Flores.
don't think it was. No, I don't think it was Flores. I'm thinking someone else. Maybe I'm wrong. Chris, old man
Who
in the
did you
room.
think?
Plunkett.
Plunkett wasn't Flores was before Plunkett. He played for the Raiders.
Yeah, I know, but was he Mexican now?
That's a
Or
good
was he
question.
just Latino? I don't. They've always said Latino, so I don't know. Is Latino the same as being
It's
Mexican?
not, but I know Plunkett for sure is Native American Mexican.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was going to be. It was Plunkett.
It might have been Plunkett then. He,
Uh,
I obviously Flores is Latino, but I don't know if he's Mexican.
What do y'all think your record against the NFC East will be this upcoming season? Who do we play against? Do we play against all four of them? I know we got the
Do
Eagles.
we?
That I know. If we're playing the Giants, it's got to be in Vegas because I don't remember anybody saying anything about us going to New York for the game. I know Philly's been kicked around in the club. People talking about going there for that. I'm not going to Philly.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
I value my life, and that city's such a shithole anyway. I had no need to go there again. Went there once a few years ago with the kids sightseeing to go to the Liberty Bell and that shit, and got the fuck out of there. Less than 24 hours, we were in and out of that city.
We're in and out of that city. Yeah,
Fucking
I don't honestly. I don't even know who we played. Do we play all four of them? I honestly don't
Actually,
know.
no. I know we do play the Redskins too in Washington because I remember someone saying that they want to go to Washington
That would be kind
and
of cool.
they want to go to Philly. I think it was Captain Jack that said it on a show the other day.
Let's
I
see.
think
We
that's what it
play the
was.
Eagles. Oh, we do play Washington.
Yeah,
We play the Cowboys at home. That's right.
and we probably play the
Um,
Giants at home then.
I'm don't. Oh yeah, we see the Giants at home. Yeah, I
All
couldn't
right.
see it.
Because if we were going to New York, I probably would have thought about going to that game. It's only a 3.5 hour
Mhm.
ride from my house to Jersey. That I don't mind doing. I'm not doing that Buffalo 9 hour ride again. No fucking way. Um, we beat the Giants. I can see that coming. I think
Yeah,
our
beat
two
the
toughest
Giants.
games are going to be Philly and Washington.
Yeah, agreed.
So
Especially because they're both
Philly.
away.
The only good thing with Philly though is Philly lost a lot of their team. They lost a lot of their players,
They're still gonna be good.
but they're still going to be
They're
good. Yeah,
still
no,
gonna
I
be
get
good.
that. Plus the draft isn't even here yet, so you don't even know how they're going to retool from the draft.
Mm.
Washington's going to be tough. I'm not going to say that's going to be a cakewalk.
Yeah, of course.
Cowboys are the Cowboys. You don't know what you're going to get with them. Giants are in such disarray right now.
Yeah,
And it
they took.
sucks too because I like Dayball. I like him as a coach.
I like Dayball too.
I think he's a great coach. He's just when you got a family that owns a team like the Giants that just don't really
I don't
help
think.
you.
I don't think Joe Shane fucking helps either, though. Joe Shane is so incompetent. He's
Oh,
so bad.
God. Horrible. Ducky, shit. When I was 6, my cousin held me up by my toes until I shouted Raiders like I meant it.
That's dope. That is so dope.
Oh, God. Oh, shit. I forgot to look at his question, his answer. Who was it that asked it? Fuck.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Flores. I think it was USA Best too.
Some are saying Flores, some are saying Plunkett. Someone said Flores again. Flores, QB for the seniors. Seniors.
Listen,
He was the
yours.
first minority coach. Yep. He was the first minority quarterback, too. Flores is Mexican. Okay. All right. So then
There
it
you
would have
go.
been. Yeah, it wasn't off, though, with Plunkett. Still a good guess if you think about it. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, they're playing. They're coming here to New England this coming season. So
Yep. I'm excited
um,
for that.
I know the booster club that I'm the president of. We're planning on something. I'm trying to work with the president from the Black Hole um, in Vegas, like the head
Oh,
guy,
yeah.
Mark White. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
trying to get in touch with him to work with them on if they're going to be coming out here. Because if they come out here, then there's a good chance. I know Captain Jack wants to go, so he'll be up here. I'm trying to reach out uh, to Violator Wayne Marbury to see if he's going to be coming out too. Basically, if the Black Hole chapter, the main chapter in Vegas, comes out here, um, then that means Senor Raider will be here,
Mm-hmm.
Gorilla Rilla. So by working with them, and we've already got logistics working on trying to find a place to host it. We think we pretty much nailed the place down. Now we just need the date is what we really need. We can't really do much until we know the fucking definite date.
Right.
You know,
Exactly.
that's why, and I know a bunch of you guys want to try and get out here for it too.
Yeah, I'm buying those tickets immediately because we waited to the last minute to get the Cincinnati tickets for the flights,
Yeah.
and Jesus, they were way more expensive than what we needed it to be. So,
The price might go up this year probably because of the fact that now Rabel's back, back with the team, the head coach.
and now they look to be good too.
And that's the other thing too. You know, Especially that game, because that game's got so many storylines in it. If you really sit here and dissect it all,
Mm-hmm.
you've got Vrabel back as the head, back in New England, but this time as the head coach of the team. Josh McDumdum is back as the offensive coordinator. Um, and now, playing the Raiders, you got two former Raiders now on that team between Spillane and Chase on. And now for the Raiders, you've got the head coach coming here that used to coach the Patriots. You've got the part owner that used to be the Super Bowl winning quarterback that won them all those Super Bowls all those years
Mm-hmm.
coming to New England. Um, there's so many storylines here with this. You know, Pete Carroll's return, Brady's, first time going up against his former team. And if for some reason it's a Fox televised game, is it going to be the national televised game because of these storylines and the media can hype
I
the
can
shit
definitely
out of
see
it?
it.
Does that mean Brady's doing the game? If that's the case,
That would be interesting.
that's
That
going to
would
be
be
a highlight
interesting.
too. And trust me, when we know the date and as we start to get closer to it, if you don't think I'm reaching out to the sports guys at the major networks around here, like channel 10, 12, and 6,
Mm-hmm.
I'm reaching out to them and saying, hey, listen, the Raiders are coming to town. The storylines involved. We've got a booster club here in New England that's going to be celebrating the Raiders coming out here with a pregame party. Show up and film it.
Yeah, for
We're
sure.
going to
That'd
be
be
hosting
dope.
the tailgate. Show up and film it.
Or you should
I want them. I want us on TV. I want
well,
the club.
that would
You
be
know,
great. I think you should also do that for like Las Vegas. I know Channel 5 carries a lot of the Raider games in Vegas,
yeah,
and they're always down to do that kind of stuff. Whenever I'm out there, I always see them cover like Raider stuff all the time. So, but you should
really.
try doing some Vegas local news stations too. Maybe they would be down to travel, and
Well, because if they're an affiliate, whatever they're an affiliate with out here,
yeah,
they should
exactly,
be able to get the footage from them so they can use it out there for them.
yeah,
Show that Raider Nation for Vegas travels across the country. Plus, we've got a base here in New England. Where we're welcoming the Raider fans that are coming in. We're showing our hospitality to the Raider fans coming from across the country.
hmm
That's what it's all about. It's all about that that community that this team instills. You don't hear of other teams with booster clubs and
not
gatherings
really,
like
no.
this.
Mm-mm.
You just don't. I've got so many friends that are Patriots fans. I never once hear them talking about a booster club for the Patriots that's local or you know 75 fans planning something to go down to Miami for when they play the Patriots and
Right?
Patriots go to Miami. You don't hear that shit. You
No,
know
not
what? I hear
really.
it? Raiders. I don't hear it from any other team. You know. You don't
Exactly.
hear that shit. Chris just answered. Tom Flores was the first Mexican American to play in the NFL and led the Raiders to greatness as their head coach. Plunkett was the first Mexican American to win the Heisman and the #1 draft pick.
There you go.
And win the Super Bowl, too. Did I miss anybody? I'm trying to catch back up again. $805. A guy I work with lives down the street from Gillette Stadium. He's got season tickets, die-hard Pats fan. I'll get his seat number and section so you can throw something at him during the game.
That's
We'll just
hilarious.
go up to him. If Leo and all the guys are coming, we'll just walk up to him and just stand there with our arms crossed and just stare at him. And he'll be wondering where the fuck we're doing. We'll say, we know a guy from Vegas that knows you. Oh, did he say that today?
No
That
way.
infuriates me even more. Spillane said Patriots Nation. Oh, God. That makes me want to throw up. Yeah, what is a Patriot? There is no Patriots Nation.
No, exactly.
Somebody set me straight last night or yesterday about the Red Sox because I said, people call it the Red Sox Nation too.
Mm-hmm.
And I got hit with a little knowledge yesterday that I didn't know about. I guess outside of Fenway Park, there's a brick with the date of when the brick was in place, and it says Red Sox Nation. So that was way before we were even formed. So I don't get as mad when someone says Red Sox Nation now, but a Patriot Nation, fucking pound tar. Fuck.
Pound tar.
What's up, Silver Smoke? What's going
What
on,
up,
man?
Silver Smoke?
Let's see. How do you think the Texans fare versus the Raiders this year? Oh, we're gonna smoke you. We don't play them, but we'd smoke you anyway. Nope. Tony Chef. Subscribe to
Appreciate
you.
that, bro. Appreciate that. Now go tell like 20 of your friends. Let's do it.
Yeah. Spread the word. Share his page. Flores has a ring. Al Hyde first line. Yeah, but he was the first player to win a Super Bowl is what I'm getting at with Plunkett. Technically, that means Flores has 3. No, Flores has 2. He wasn't a coach then. He was a coach for the. Was he on the 76? Was he in the coaching?
Flores has 2. One in Oakland, one in LA.
Yeah, but I don't know
he
if
probably
he was like
wasn't.
if he was a position coach or.
I don't know if he was.
I'm not sure.
Ben Bad said Flores has 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because if that's the case, he'd have 3 rings. You know what? Never even thought of that. What's up, Dark Phoenix? There's only one nation, and that's Raider Nation.
Yep, exactly. Not Red Sox Nation. I don't know what the fuck that is. Never even heard of that.
Good on Shell was the first ever black head coach. That's a fact.
Yep.
Yeah, he had his first stint with us was great. The second one was god awful. It was horrible. It was so bad. So bad. No idea what that means, but you're gone.
No, that wasn't even bad, but it was Nail Boys.
No?
That's the guys that made this, the Happy Dads.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't get it back either now, huh?
No, it's all good. I just thought it was funny because you're like, I don't even know what that means, but that's hilarious. Yeah, the Nelk Boys are YouTubers that made this. So yeah.
So Sacktown Mike wants to know when your next live is. Do you hear me?
Oh, my bad. I wasn't paying attention.
What the fuck's he doing? You just fall asleep?
No, I had I got a text. That's why. My next live, actually, I'm planning on going live after this as far as gaming stuff. So if you guys want to continue the chat, I'll be streaming it off of this channel for now until I can get everybody over to my other channel and subscribed over there as well. So look out for that. But my next like Raiders specific live should be tomorrow. I'll be featured on Raider Ben's podcast tomorrow at 7:30 Pacific time. So if you want to go ahead and check that out, that'd be awesome.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's interesting.
Chris, quick with the Google. Tom Flory is a former NFL player and coach. Has 4 Super Bowl rings, 1 as a player, 1 as an assistant coach, and 2 as a head coach. How does he have 4?
You just said.
We've
One
only
as a
won 3
player.
Super Bowls. Who was he with that he was the...
He probably won with another team.
I could see him probably being the head assistant when we won in 76. Because then he took over for Madden and won 2 as the head coach. When did he get 1 as a player? Huh.
Flores won 4 Super Bowls in his playing and coaching careers. He won Super Bowl 4 as a player for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh.
Super Bowl 11 as an assistant for the Raiders.
Yeah.
15 and then 18.
Okay. Wow. All right. How the fuck was he taking so long to get in the fucking Hall of Fame then?
That's a great question because he and Mike Ditka are the only 2 people in NFL history to win a Super Bowl as a player, assistant, and head coach.
And Ditka was in for a long time ago.
Yeah.
Although
That's
Ditka
crazy.
Ditka was in for being a player though, because he was one hell of a fucking player though.
Yeah.
It really was. I will give him that. Flores wasn't like a superstar player, but he still played. He was still partook in. Well, I had a hand in 4 Super Bowls, 2 as a head coach, 1 as an assistant,
Mhm.
1 as a player, even if he was a backup. Just like David Carr's got one. He was a backup behind fucking Eli for the Giants. He still got a Super Bowl trophy or a ring. You know. Jess, his grandma went to junior high with Ditka. Oh shit!
Wow, that's crazy. That's pretty cool.
What's Raider Ben's link?
I just sent it in the chat right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all should make stickers of your Raiders group and leave them around cities and stadiums when you make a trip. No, what I should do is I should make stickers with the QR code on it.
There you go.
And just because how many times do you walk by a QR code and you just scan it? Do you ever do that?
No, because I know sometimes they'll attack your phone. But like if I know what it is, then yeah. You gotta put not just the QR code. You gotta put like, hey, Raiders something or
it's got the Booster Club logo, right? You made it. The one you did.
Oh. Then yeah, I would totally scan that one. What the heck? I would totally scan that one.
It's got the Raider Booster Club logo right in the middle of it. I just need to get a bunch of those and stickers, and I'll just walk around somewhere and just start slapping them on walls and
there you go,
windows and shit. Raiders suck. So's your mom. Fuck you, Mike. She wasn't even that good either.
That's hilarious, bro.
Oh, here we go. Funny. Here we go.
There you go.
Timu Kittle's in the house. That's the guy that was on with Chris and I. Trippy. That's the guy that came on the channel with Chris and I the other day, and Randy. Cool dude.
Dope. Yeah. Happy Dads are dope. I had a good one with Rogan Roback and Darian Terrell, the co-host of the Rush podcast. That's who gave me this hat. So that was a super insane experience. I really wish that they posted the vlog they did that day because I'm in a lot of it. So, but it's all right.
Well, Trippy, thanks for checking in, man. I appreciate you coming in at night here. Yeah, we had him on camera with us
Mhm.
Tuesday day.
He's a Raider fan?
No, he's actually he's a Steelers fan, but
Oh, okay.
because we ended up opening up the show later on, like after we were on for a couple hours, we opened up the show to let anybody in that was in the chat on the camera. And Randy N, the Broncos fan, he
Yeah.
came on. Of course, he threw his Broncos. He's got a baseball jersey like me, a Broncos one.
Oh, that's
He
cool.
put that on and came on camera. So we got to see him for the first time. Cool dude. And then Trippy was in his car sitting in a parking lot. He just got off work. So he joined in on his phone. So he's cool. It's cool to meet him. It was a good time.
Yeah, that's
We had
dope.
fun.
Always open to, different people and their perspective on things, of course.
Let's see. Can you be a fan of two different NFL teams? Yeah, as long as one of them's not a Raiders.
As long as
When you're a Raiders fan, you're a Raiders fan.
yeah,
I hate
it's
it when
tough.
people ask me, "What's your second favorite team?" There isn't one.
Yeah,
Don't ask me that. Don't ask me that. You're never going to get a legit answer out of me because I do not have a favorite team beyond the Raiders.
besides, yeah. But you can
Cheer
definitely,
for
if
other
you want,
teams.
yeah,
I will
exactly.
cheer for teams that are playing against any one of the three in our division and anyone that plays the Patriots.
We can definitely try to convert you. USA is the best from being a Texans fan, though. Hey,
Yeah,
you're in the
the
step
dark
in the
side.
right direction. You you subscribe to us, so there you go.
What's up, D-Menace? I didn't even see you come in the room, man. What's up? What's up? So what do you guys grade us with the moves we made with free agency? Nate said, what'd you say, a B?
C plus.
C up, C plus, C plus.
Mm-hmm.
I went a little high. I got some shit for it. I don't know if you saw that earlier. Yeah, maybe I would back off of that a little bit. I'm still staying in the high B's. I'm still going B plus.
Okay.
Because we retain guys and we didn't overspend. That says a lot to me right there.
That's pretty big from the Raiders' standpoint. But I don't think that should be our bar. Just because we suck so bad, it's a start. It's a start for sure. But
let's see. Hey, Jeff and Nate, try to get Stu Schweiger on. He has a wild Plunkett shower story. I don't know if I want a shower story.
A shower story.
Fuck! Somebody grabbed his wee wee while he was in the shower. So I don't know about that shit. We should set something up. It would be hype to talk with you guys, diehard Raider fans here.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, definitely. When I may go on live during the day tomorrow. I don't know what your schedule is, Jess. I don't know if you're around during the day. But I mean, I tend to go on during the day. I may go on during the day tomorrow afternoon with Chris. Just shoot the shit for a little while, work the chat up. Maybe if enough are in there, maybe open it up to let other people in if they want to come in and be on camera. That's fine. We'll figure. We'll put our feelers out tomorrow. Hell yeah, LV, that's dope. And of course, Jeff, always good to see you. Yeah, same here, man. You do. You know what? Sometimes when you meet fans of other teams in some of these chats, sometimes they're complete fucking assholes. Plain and simple. They're complete dicks. I don't mind when I'm doing shows. I know some content creators fucking hate it. Absolutely hate it when fans of other teams come in. I'm not like that. That's not me.
Yeah.
If you come in and you're asking legit serious questions, you're not, coming in acting stupid and spamming shit, and that's how you get a quick exit out from me is when you do that shit.
And I mean, we're all football fans too. Like we're more than willing to talk about your team. I don't
have a problem bringing someone my opinion on their team if they ask me a serious question.
Yeah, exactly.
If somebody if Trippy asked me, what do you think our chances are about getting Aaron Rodgers or this? I'll give you what my educated guess and opinion would be on that. I'm not going to hold back.
Yeah.
I'm at the age now where, and I've gained enough knowledge in NFL through the fucking years that I feel as though I can talk on just about any team. And all the years of being in fantasy and everything, there's so many names that I've learned and known through the years that most fans wouldn't, because you just obtain that knowledge through the years, and what kind of would work well and what wouldn't.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm an expert by any means. I'm not saying that, but I can still have constructive opinions on shit.
I don't know. I take your 29 draft pick, mock draft over Bell Kuipers.
I'm doing that up as a resume, and I'm sending it around the NFL to all the teams. And I'm going to get hired as a GM somewhere.
There you go. I mean, Mike Mayock did it.
Dark Phoenix. I'm from the Northeast, and I hate the Pats with a passion. We're in. So obviously you're in New England. I'm in Rhode Island, bro. I don't know how close you are to where I'm at, but if you're not that far off from me, hit the link in the description below, the link tree link. That's got all our social media for the Booster Club. So it's got our website, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. It's got everything in there. Our merchant. Oh, that's the other thing. If you guys go to the description, you'll see the website for the merchandise store for the Raiders Booster Club. That's specifically any money got from that goes directly to the club. That does not go to me. That is specifically supporting the Booster Club, which is why I use the name when I do YouTube stuff. So one of the items is this spiffy hat with the Booster Club logo on it. That magnet that I was holding up, we've got these on the site too. We've got challenge coins, winter hats, T-shirts. The T-shirts that are on there are limited. What's left is what's left. They are 20th anniversary shirts from this past season.
Those
so we just celebrated 20 years.
Sick. Those are dope.
Yeah. We just celebrated our 20th anniversary. So we've been around for a while. So Arnie's here. What's up, Arnie?
What up, Arnie?
Dark Phoenix is in Connecticut. Oh, sweet. Yeah. See, whereabouts in Connecticut? Because I'm in northern Rhode Island. I'm at the north tip of Rhode Island, like on the Mass border. But there you go. Thanks, Demenis. I appreciate it, brother.
There you go. Yeah.
How the hell do I end up in Rhode Island? Born here. I never left. Arnie, who gets signed next if you were the GM? Becton. That's all I want. I don't want anybody else to rest this trap. I just want an offensive guard.
Yep.
In the worst fucking way. Right outside Waterbury, say 20 minutes drive. Oh, okay. Yeah, I kind of know where you are then. All right. Yeah, they're not that far from us. We do a lot of off-season activities too for the club. So 2 weeks from this Saturday. Oh no, a week from this Saturday. 2 weeks from this Saturday, I think. Where are we at? Yeah, 2 weeks from this Saturday, we've got our annual fundraiser for a pool tournament fundraiser for the Tomorrow Fund, which helps with kids dealing with cancer and their families. So we do that fundraiser every year. We try and raise at least $1,000. So there's a link in not a link, but there's a short on my channel that has the link and everything for the PayPal. So if anybody's wishing to donate to it, by all means, go for it. It's for a great cause. We do this once a year. So, but I'm about ready for tonight. What do you think? You done?
Yep. Sounds good.
Been a good night. We had a lot of people, a lot of interaction with.
Big time.
A lot of new faces in the channel, in the chat. We really appreciate everybody. So make sure you hit that subscribe and notification for both myself and LV Raider 10. Go over to his channel, check him out, hit his thumbs ups on his stuff, especially this show here. Be on the lookout for his LV Raider 10 gaming. Go to my channel, hit the subscribe, the notifications for sure on mine, because I do tend to pop on during the day. Tomorrow night, Nate's going to be on with Raider Ben. The link was already posted a couple of times in here.
Yes.
Make sure you check him out. I'll be in and out somewhere. I'll be on live somewhere. And I'll be
Nice.
streaming it, so you'll see the notification when I pop on. Probably going to go on during the day tomorrow too. And Saturday, I'm going to be doing 2 shows. I think Saturday. I'm going to be doing one mid-afternoon on Saturday. This will be the second time, actually the third time I've done this show. It's called the Jeff Squared. It's myself and my son. My son is 29. He'll be 30 in the fall. So him and I have done a couple of shows together. He sits in studio with me, but on a different camera, so it looks like he's somewhere else. But occasionally while we're talking, I'll reach over and smack him. Because people will think he's actually somewhere else, but he's literally sitting right to my left. So make sure you check that out because that's a fun time. The interaction with the two of us is fun as hell. And then Saturday night, we have a new show that we started last Saturday. It's myself, and he's in the channel right now. This gentleman right here, Chris for Raiders. Make sure you get over to his channel, hit the notifications and subs on his. Him and I have a show on Saturday night called Raiders Last Call. And the premise behind that show is we don't talk about a lot of the new news on the Raiders. What we discuss is we go back in time with the Raiders. We discuss past Raiders history, players, the team, what we thought of the team growing up, and so many different aspects of it. And I did confirm it tonight, Chris. I don't know if I'm not sure if I told you this yet, but we will have a special guest on Saturday night.
Nice.
For those of you in Raider Nation that are aware of super fans, you will know who I'm going to say. I'm sure you know who this is. Captain Jack Rackham. Captain Jack is going to be on with us Saturday night at 9:00 Eastern Time, 6:00 Pacific. So Captain Jack will be on with us. So Chris and I will be streaming on our channels. Captain's going to stream to his too. So I told Captain I was going to promote that, so he's definitely going to be on with us. And I'm excited. We've got a lot of good things coming up. We have a lot of collaborations going on with this group.
Mm-hmm.
We have, yeah.
It's cool that everybody's kind of doing their own thing too. Like everybody has their own shit going on, and then we can all come together and still, talk some Raiders, and it's great.
Yeah, definitely. This is, and as you said, I just like getting on and just talking, especially to the chat, man. It's just so much fun because you just get such great interactions.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Sacktown Mike. I appreciate you, brother.
Hell yeah.
That is the link right there. It's myclassgear.com/NERB/ that'll take you right to the page, to the channel, to the store.
The
store.
The
So
store.
It does have these hats on it. They're the what they call the trucker hats. It's got the mesh back. And it's got the the snapback ones too. It's adjustable. Like I said, everything that's on that I said earlier is on there. So I appreciate the super chat, man. I really do. Again, I really appreciate everybody that's helped out and get me to where I've gotten. And we're gonna show Nate the love here. We gotta get him. We gotta get his shit pumping through now too.
Yes, sir.
I gotta get you on live more too. Get your name out there more.
Yeah, for sure.
You've been doing a lot more lives lately too. I noticed, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So, you got anything else? You got anything else?
No, I think we. Yeah, I think we covered it basically. Like I said, stay tuned. I probably am gonna hop on for a little bit. Continue to test out my gaming stuff. So if you guys are interested in that, just stay tuned for a little bit. I'll have that up and running pretty soon here. And then tomorrow Raider Ben. And then this weekend I'll be popping in and out of shows, in the chat. So definitely, go subscribe to my other guys right here, Jeff especially. So yeah,
appreciate it. I'm sorry, but not sorry. USA is the best that we kept you up late. Appreciate you being in here and adding content to the chat tonight. I really appreciate that. So feel free to come back anytime we're both on or any of us are on, man. By all means, join us. Only other thing I wanted to say, and I promised I would tell everybody to remind them. Jay from Just Raiders, baby.
Yes.
Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 o'clock Eastern time. He is on live, and his new co-host on Saturday is now Raider Rundown. So Rundown will be on with him every Saturday from here on out, and they do have a special guest. They've got oh my god, what the hell's his name? Low from Raider Nation Live. Oh my god, why am I drawing a blank on his name?
Yeah, I think you got it.
Yeah, but that's a whole full name. Oh my god, son of a bitch! I said it like 7 times today, so I wouldn't forget, and I forgot it. Hang on, I got to get you the name. I'm not going to leave until I get it. Of course, his name's not there. Why would his name be there? Oh, really?
Huh.
Oh, What Up Low? Thank you. Holy shit! What
There you
Up
go.
Low? So What Up Low, who is from Raider Nation Live, who is on with Raider Gabe and Coach Gravy. If anybody's familiar with them, when you look at that panel, he's the one that sits on the far left all the time. He will be on with Jay and Rundown on Sunday. So make sure you guys check that out. And I don't have his. Do you have his channel up? Can you throw up Jay's links?
Oh, Jay's. Let's see.
Yeah. There you go. SoCal, you already beat me too. You said What Up Low. Yeah, just gonna post their link, Jay's link in there, so you guys can find him. What's up, Alan? How you doing? What do you guys think of the Raiders trading back in the first round to get another second round of the draft? Running back two from Virginia Tech. I'm all for trading back. I said that earlier in the show for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely all in favor of trading back. I think that's the right move. Especially if it means we don't take Shador Sanders. That's even better.
All right, I just posted. That's Jay's link in the chat right there. He does every Saturday morning, and he has a great Saturday morning show. So go check him out.
So till next time, Raider Nation, we appreciate everybody tapping in tonight and watching this and partaking. And Nate, any last words? You got anything?
Nope. That's it. Just win, baby.
All right, folks. Thank you very much for popping in. Go Raiders.